So one of the things I often will advise yoga teachers is simply to interact with their students more often and on a daily basis. So when your students walk in, ask them how they are, what they're doing with their lives. Do you even know what their careers are, how many kids they have? Show some interest in their lives and interact with them not only before and after class, but even in between. Now that we have social media, you can be interacting on their Facebook page, on Instagram, and that kind of thing, just keeping that connection going and building community. Another thing you can do to really stand out is get back to people in a timely way. Not just people that might be throwing opportunities your way, but students. If students send you an email or if they ask you a question or you have a text that comes in, get back to them right away. Otherwise, you can be perceived as too busy, or you're like a diva and you don't care, or you're so high and pious like a guru that you don't have time to answer their questions or emails. Really take the time to get back and in a timely way. The third thing you can do to really stand out is be yourself. There's a lot of misunderstanding out there that yoga teachers should somehow be really pious and sort of high and mighty, and they should be these perfect saints that are healthy and happy and, connected to the divine, and all these kind of labels that get put on us, and we end up living on the pedestal that people put us on. And so instead of being human and being really natural and just yourself and authentic, we end up trying to be somebody that we're not. And students can really see right through that. So one thing that will make you stand out is that if you can be as genuine and honest and human and real as possible in your classes, just talk to your students in class the way you would talk to a friend outside the class. That'll make you stand out. The thing I hope that people take away from our book the most is to remember that teaching yoga, as enjoyable as it is and as much of a lifestyle as it is a profession, not a hobby. And to think of this not only personally, how that might affect you if you start to take your yoga career in terms of it being a profession versus a hobby, what that could do for you personally, but also what that could do to hold space for the rest of the profession and for the rest of your fellow yoga teachers. Because when you hold your career as a profession, you don't undermine other professionals, but in fact, you elevate other professionals. So the whole thing goes up when we start to treat our yoga teaching professionally.